This production of the Ultimate Racing League is brought to you by the UPX Podcast and the Upland Property Experts, and the Hyde Park Ninjas, and by Metaforce Racing, and the Upland Auction Platform, and by myupland.info, and by Quailwood Luxury Node, by Listen to Your Talent, AnthologyPuzzles.com Unique Wooden Jigsaws, by 24/7 Venture Group, Iceman Manufacturing, Funky Beats Art Space, and the Metaverse Racing News Network.
Oh, here we go.
The Ultimate Racing League and the Upland Garage, along with the Metaverse Racing News Network, proudly presents On the Track with your hosts, Mass Chef, Ant-Man89, and City Pigeon. Saturdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. Premieres February 15th, right here on the MRNN Network. We will see you on the track. Good day, race fans. How are we doing today out there? Mass Chef here coming at you with week number 4 of the Ultimate Racing League. Joining me as always, Ant-Man89, my friend. How are you today, sir?
Doing fantastic, Chef. Can't wait to see the races.
Are we ready for racing? Because we got a good one brewing up today. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Hello, everybody in the comments. Pack, Scorpio King. All right. Got
nice. Cuddy Boo. All right, very good. Well, hey, let's jump right into it. And because we got a lot of stuff coming at you today. We've got racing. We've got some cool giveaways going on today. Absolutely, Cuddy. Go Buckeyes. As always. Yeah. What up? Elijah in the house. Real Node LA. What's going on? All right, let's go ahead and introduce our drivers and get this show on the road.
Introducing our drivers for the 2025 Stock Car Competition Series. Driving for Metaforce Racing, number 1 Akaprapi and number 22 JH2271. Driving for the Castle Elite Racing Team, number 13 Buellman and number 7 TD125. Driving for the Fast Track Racing Team, number 20 Ja Rashad and number 29 Scorpio King 3. Driving for Hyde Park Ninja Racing, it's number 13 Almost Human and number 20 Picasso. Driving for Neo MW Motorsports, it's number 5 Wanderer 1976 and number 6 Medishmi. Driving for the 5-time URL Series Championship team of Mahoney MP Motorsports, it's number 15 Matsuda R and number 30 San Mahoney.
All right, and that's our drivers for today's race. Let's check out where we are with the leaderboard powered by Metaforce Racing, our sponsors for today as well. We've got Sam Mahoney making a win last week and just vaulted himself up 4 spots into a tie for the lead with Picasso. Matt Suter getting dropped down into third place with JH and Wander 1976 holding tight with a 4th place tie. Wander with that 2nd place finish last week, able to move up the leaderboard, continue his move up the leaderboard after a win in week 2. We got the fast track team with Scorpio King 3 and Ja Rashad in 6th and 7th, Metaspook in 8th, Akapropi 9. In a tie with Buellman for 9th place, TB 125 in a tie with Almost Human from Hyde Park Ninjas in 11th. So a lot of movement in this board. And I just want to point out only 5 points, 5, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points separate the top 6 spots on this leaderboard. So it is still anybody's race. And I'd also like to point out that only 17 points separate the entire board. So literally anybody can still win this. We're only halfway through the season right now. So a lot going on. Not much happening on the team boards. We had the Mahoney boys that was able to keep up their point dominance up there with 19 points from last week. Still holding on strong with 214 points. But everybody's still got a chance on this board. We've got a long way to go. And let's go ahead and kick off our first giveaway for this week. We are giving away a Hyde Park Ninja Samurai Santa statue. This is mint number 49 of 250. This is so cool. Hashtag HPN. Hashtag HPN. Jump in there and get yourself a Samurai Santa going on right now. So let's go ahead and get our first race lobby started. And while we do that, let's check out our track for today. We are on the Metaforce Raceway. This used to be Merced Parkside Racetrack. It has been rebranded into Metaforce Raceway. 2.24 miles, 22 brutal turns on this track. There is a really sketchy spot between looks like, what is that, turn 7, 8, and then all the way up through turn 17. It is a very hairy spot, and then you can't discount the hairpin turn down on 19 down there. So this is a tricky track. It is fairly fast at only 2.24 miles. So it looks like we're going to see some cool racing on this bad boy today.
Oh yeah, I'm expecting that last hair point turn to sneak up on quite a bit of people.
Absolutely, for sure. No question about it.
They always come up right when you get in the zone, and you're like,
Right? All right, let's see. We've got a lot of people in there for that Hyde Park Ninja Santa. That's good to see. All right, let's check out who we've got in our first heat. We've got Almost Human from Hyde Park Ninja Racing, JH2271, and Ja Rashad, Picasso, and Matsuda, along with Akapropi. Akapropi is our starter for today, and we do have a code posted in our driver chat channel that we chat with our drivers behind the scene on our main Discord. So I am going to add the code into my upland.info race ticker so we can keep track of who all's in there. And if you haven't had a chance to check it out, myupland.info, man, everything you could possibly want to know about racing, stats, course records, who owns the tracks, what tracks they are. You can sort everything by mileage. You can do all kinds of stuff in there. Myupland.info is a really, really good tool. We use it a lot here on the Ultimate Racing League. So far, we only have 2 drivers. There's the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are looking for Almost Human. Almost Human.
looks like.
And there we go. Nope, not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we still got a little bit of time left. And don't forget, jump in there with hashtag HPN for Hyde Park Ninjas and get yourself a chance to pick up a cool Samurai Ninja. Everybody loves the Samurai Ninja.
I think it's pretty sick, though.
Those guys come up with some pretty cool stuff. I've got a bunch of their assets. So,
I don't know.
All right, we got Almost Human in the track now, so that means that I can jump in there and we can check out what the qualifying times look like.
I feel like as soon as the races come up, I got to try not to like be like 2 inches from my screen.
Yeah, right. It's not that easy to do because I want to be up there like, ooh, what's going on?
Yeah, exactly. You know, and it's like you got to remember you're live.
Right? All right, we got Akapropi in with a qualifying time right now of 110.143. First to qualify, of course, starting the track like that. So
Ooh, pretty close.
Not a surprise. JH, wow, look at that. Picasso jumping in there with a 106.691. JH with a 109.960. We still have Matsuda and Ja Rashad to qualify here. Almost Human in there qualifying as well. So we are off to the races. Ha ha ha.
All right, so we got two 110s.
Ja Rashad putting up another 110 right behind Akapropi there. Interested to see what Matsuda's time is going to be on this track because Matsuda's had a busy week. Hey, did pretty good. Bumping up to a second place start there at 108.993. Not bad.
I feel like I'm always surprised by Matsuda. He usually comes up in at least the top 3.
All right, just waiting on Almost Human to finish up here.
All right.
And we've got them all in. Let's see. We've got, everybody's pretty close within just a few seconds, 4 seconds separating the whole track there. So let's go ahead and have Akapropi get this thing kicked off. There we go. We're going to start it up. Let's jump in there. Oh, yeah, here we go. Number 1 of week number 4 at Metaforce Raceway. Let's see if we can get a nice, good start on this one. Hopefully we do.
Looking good so far.
Looking good so far.
Ooh, look at those cars.
Check out wow, everybody in a black car today. And we got a nice clean start right off the gate. And let's check out what's happening. Picasso takes the inside lane right off the bat. Matsuda gets brake checked. JH2271 comes up into second place right behind Picasso. Akapropi and Matsuda, along with Ja Rashad, are kind of fighting it out back here for this third place spot.
Yeah, I saw a lot of mean skids coming right out of the gate.
And there goes Matsuda around the outside of that turn with a beautiful pass going around Ja Rashad. But Ja Rashad says, "Nuh-uh, hold on. I'm going to keep up with you here for just a minute and see what happens." And now we're going to battle into second here with Matsuda making his way all the way up into second place. But here comes JH. Matsuda trying to block him out and does so very well.
Yeah, that was definitely a nice block.
But all of this fighting is going to allow Picasso to get away, and JH trying to take the inside of that turn and not able to do it. Matsuda able to hold him off. Matsuda trying to catch up to Picasso, who's managed to build up just a little bit of a lead here, but I wouldn't get too comfortable with Matsuda behind me, that's for sure. Akapropi and JH still trying to battle it out for that third place spot. Ja Rashad not too far behind, also trying to play some catch up. Almost Human using a boost to try to pull into the last place finish spot there.
It's so wild how they can still keep up with each other after getting hit with one of those blocks. For me, I'm like,
and there goes Matsuda trying to make his way around Picasso. But Picasso was able to hold him off on that S turn. But what an interesting strategy that Matsuda had trying to get around him there. JH now holding on to that third and final qualifying spot right now, because now Akapropi, Ja Rashad, and Almost Human have dropped way back into the back there. Not looking fantastic as we go around here to the start of lap number 3. Picasso still racing very well against Matsuda. Matsuda still holding on to that second place spot there. Let's get some in-car camera action here. Matsuda can still see the taillights of Picasso there, but just barely. And here comes JH. It looks like we've pretty much got a pretty clear field, 1, 2, and 3 here. Going to be tough for anybody else to catch up at this point. We are coming around about halfway around this final lap. And Picasso now with a really big lead.
Dak's been working hard, man.
And it looks like Picasso's going to, unless something magical happens here, Picasso should be able to take this first heat win. Coming into the finish line right now, it is Picasso with the win. Matsuda's going to grab second. JH is going to grab third for that final position. Akapropi is going to get fourth. Ja Rashad in fifth. And Almost Human in sixth, right behind him. Wow, what a great finish there.
Great job, guys.
Picasso coming in first place with a 321.301. Matsuda just behind with the 325. Excellent racing by everybody there for sure.
A nice little 4-second lead there. Man,
yeah, 4 seconds is a pretty good time. Okay, come on. Shut off now. There we go.
It looks like these guys are excited too.
All right, let's go ahead and give away our Hyde Park Ninja Samurai. Last chance. Hashtag HPN. Jump in there right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're drawing it.
All right.
Here we go. Meh. 443. Hit me up on DMs. I know you've got it because we talked this morning. So hit me up and you've earned yourself a Hyde Park Ninja Samurai. Congratulations. We'll get that over to you. And let's go ahead and check out. All right. So for our next giveaway, we're going to jump in there and get it now. Hold on. I kind of like the giveaway tool, but I really wish it was like a little more intuitive. I wish I could also spell.
Shout out to any programmers watching.
Right? All right. Well, let's check it out. Our next giveaway is a couple of Waste Baby, Waste Daddy pair. This comes to us from the Upland Auction platform. Hashtag UAP. Hashtag UAP for Upland Auction platform. These are very cool. This is a set of Mint 15s. This is just it's a cool little guy.
It is. It kind of reminds me of like the old school movie Gremlins. I used to watch that when I was a kid.
Right? All right. Let's go ahead and set this up. Get out of here. All right. And all right. So moving on. Heat number 2, we have Buellman, Wander 1976, TB 125, Scorpio King 3, Metashpook, and San Mahoney with Wander 1976 as our starter. So we're going to go ahead and get Heat 2 started, kicked up here, and we're going to step away for a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
I think I messed up. I forgot to tell you about the coolest spot in the metaverse, Quailwood Upland. First up, the Treasure Tracer Pirate Chest Finder. Ever wanted to feel like a pirate without the seasickness? This nifty gadget's got you covered. Next, behold the vintage clock. Who knew telling time could be so classy? It's like having a touch of Downton Abbey in your virtual home. So what are you waiting for? Dive into Quailwood Upland and snag these hidden gems before they're gone.
Today's race brought to you by the UPX podcast. Catch them Thursday nights at 9:15 p.m. Eastern.
The UPX podcast with the property expert. If it's happening in Upland, it's the place you want to check first. With your host too stupid to win and thank me later. Bringing the strategy, news, and cool charts with all the data. This is Upland, where the metaverse goes down. Genesis, San Fran, to Rio, and all around. Don't miss a week, you never know what they'll say next. It's the Upland property experts, baby, UPX.
All right, and we're back. We're just waiting on a race code from Wanderer. He is getting it now, so hopefully we'll get a code here pretty soon. Looks like we're getting a text. All right. So let's talk some frost season real quick while we're getting this set up here. How's your frost season racing going along?
It's going pretty good. Honestly, I'm starting off slow this season. I have seen a couple new racers on the track here and there. But I'm starting off slow this season. But don't be surprised if you see me going hard as time progresses.
Right. Yeah, let's see. Last I checked, I was number 7 on the recreational board. So I've been racing 2 E's and 2 R's for the most part. Not racing the championship board just because it's obviously easier to broadcast if I'm not racing. But that's fine. So it's. I mean, you can't get past the fact that City Pigeon and Crowley lead both boards right now. As of last night, they were, I think it was City Pigeon Crowley was on the top of the champions board, and City Pigeon was on top of the recreational board with the other one in second place on whatever board. So definitely already out on the track and putting up some times. Super crazy. And also, too, while we're waiting on these drivers to get in here, we got Scorpio King, Wanderer, Sam Mahoney, and TB125 so far. Let's see where we're waiting. We're waiting on Metashpook and Buellman.
So I was going to say, everybody remember, you can only take one leaderboard. So we got to take that into account as well.
All right, I'm calling in my sub here for Buellman.
Okay. Excuse me if you guys hear me kind of clearing my throat. I think I'm. Actually, I won't even say it. Man. I'm not going to speak it. I'm going to just keep drinking vitamin C.
Right. Oh, no, Buellman got in. Okay. All right,
Nice.
Buellman's in. Now we're just waiting on Metashpook. All right, since we don't have an official alternate driver for Metashpook, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am going to go ahead and jump in this race with a lesser car when we get down to the wire here if I have to. Or actually, why don't you jump in the race with a lesser car? That way I can jump in as a spectator. Let's see what happens here. We got another minute or two. We're down to, let's see, we should be about a minute down to 2:13. That's right. We'll give it one more minute here. Try to get them on. Also, too, don't forget March 6th through the 13th is the virtual. I don't know what they call it, the Cannonball Run. Another the second edition of the Upland Cannonball Run will be starting the week of March 6th. So if you've got your Series 2R, get it over to Las Vegas, because I'm assuming that that's where it's going to start, since one of the tasks is to drive a car to Las Vegas. All right, Ant-Man, go ahead and jump in there.
Okay. I'm going to try to take it easy on them with the 2E.
There you go. Just try to stay out of the way if they come around the track at you.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if they lap me.
Okay. Let me know when you're in.
Okay.
Oh, I got you.
Just still loading my qualifier.
That's all right. I can still get into the spectator. So good. Check out our qualifying time so far, 1976. Wow, putting out a fast time of 108.243.
Ooh.
That ranks right up there with the Picasso earlier. Stan Mahoney in second with a 109. Scorpio King 3 with a 110. Buellman 111. TB 125, a 113.
Nice.
And not bad, not bad. All right, we'll be able to start this right up as soon as you're done with your qualifying lap.
I say, now don't be mad at me, guys, if I smoke you, man. I'll fall back if I'm number one.
Metaspook just showed up.
I hope everybody knows it really sucks when the drivers can't make it. I mean, they're usually just as disappointed as everyone.
Yeah, it does happen. Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. Sometimes these guys are running late, and real life catches up.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Rock is telling you to stop eating toads so you feel better.
I wasn't quite catching that one. Yeah.
All right, let's see if we get heat number 2 jumped off here just as well as we did heat number 1. Raceway coming right at you. Now, not quite as smooth as heat number 1 yet.
Someone must got slow internet.
And as always, make sure you're not refreshing your screens, touching anything. Don't do anything yet. If we run into glitches, sometimes refresh is not bad, but this is not a glitch yet. This is just still loading. So nobody touch anything. Just let it do its thing. And here we go. We got a good start. And we are off. Wander dipping it into the inside right away. Front of San Mahoney and Buellman, but Buellman comes around the outside to catch up into second place, right behind Wander. And we've got San Mahoney in third. Scorpio King in fourth. TB125 fifth. Oh my goodness. Wander is like, see ya. I gotta go. It's gotta be tea time somewhere. We're gonna get there. Buellman still holding on to that second place position, but here comes San Mahoney trying to make a move around that turn and using the boost to do it, and does get around along with Scorpio King. And here comes TB125 trying to come up against Buellman as well. But San Mahoney and Scorpio King both making their way around Buellman with a boost into that tricky S-turn that seems to have paid off at the moment. But here they come. Buellman not going to be denied that easily. Coming up right behind San Mahoney. San Mahoney getting a skid. Right behind Scorpio King, and who has now made her way up into second place. Wander 1976 still having a nice clean run. Oh, but here comes Scorpio King up behind him, and Wander able to cut her off. And now San Mahoney up behind Scorpio King to try to take over that second place spot again. And here we go. Everybody trying to catch up to Wander now. There's Buellman in the mix now, getting up into third place. Nope, never mind. Just kidding.
That was a mean slowdown. I did have a nice view of these guys from the back, but they're gone.
Yeah, they are definitely not playing around now. We've got Wander 1976 in first place still. Scorpio King in second. TB125 now has made his way up into third place into a qualifying spot. Going into the third and final lap. Here we go. Still pretty tight, I think. This could still be just about anybody's race.
Oh, yeah.
Watching out what's happening with TB125 here in his car cam, and there goes Buellman right around him.
Yeah, these guys are all like neck and neck, man. This is
My goodness. Oh, and Buellman and TB125 battling it out for that third place position. Oh, and the skid in there now. They're trying to pass up. Oh, and they do get around San Mahoney. Buellman making his way around San Mahoney, putting San Mahoney on the fourth place spot on the bubble right now. Coming around to the finish line. It's Wanderer and Scorpio King in second right now, but San Mahoney able to get around Buellman temporarily here. And is he going to keep it? No! Buellman gets in for that third and final spot, I think. Everything's messing up now. All right, we're going to wait for Ant-Man to finish here and get the official results because things were moving around pretty quickly back there.
all right.
And let's see what we got here. Yes, we've got Wanderer 1976 getting the win. Scorpio King 3 in second place. And Buellman bumping off San Mahoney on a spot in the finals today. And I just want to say, excuse me, this is only the second time in the Ultimate Racing League history that San Mahoney has not made a final race. So that is pretty amazing right there. So there we have it, folks. Wow, what a race. What a win for Wander. Just continuing to be very consistent on the track and dominating these races. So congratulations to Wanderer. So we have our final set. It is going to be Picasso with a 321.301, who's going to be our starter for the final. Matsuda, JH2271, Wander 1976. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Wander is going to be the starter. My fault. 320.025. Sorry, my apologies. Wander 1976 is going to be our starter for the final. And we will get that going. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and give away our... I lost my screen. That can't be good. Where'd it go? It's there somewhere.
Jump in. We doing Iceman next?
We're going to give away the UAP auction right now. We're going to do that first. So let's do that. So here's your last chance. Hashtag UAP. Jump in there. Scorpio King, that was intense. That was insane. Beautiful race. All right, here we go.
He's keeping up.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And Scorpio King, the double winner, grabbing herself a new map asset from the Upland auction platform. Those are super sweet. Scorpio King, send me a DM and I will get those over to you. Congratulations. Super awesome.
And these are now being added into a collector's a builder score now.
That's right.
Awesome. And then we do have a code.
All right, we have a finals code up. We'll get the drivers in there and get them qualified. And let me get back into here. All right. And while we're getting those guys in, let's go ahead and do our last giveaway for today. Today, we're giving away an Iceman Australia go-kart. Brazil last week, Australia this week. Hashtag Iceman and get yourself a new kart. So just so everybody knows, we'll talk about it a little bit more when we talk about the schedule here pretty soon. But we will not be racing next Friday. It's Valentine's Day. So we're going to go spend time with loved ones. But Saturday, February 15th, 9 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Pacific. Come back, join us right here for our new show. It's called On the Track, and that's where we're going to highlight public racing. We're going to call some races that are out there on the public circuit that are going on, just random stuff. We're going to have, talk tips and tricks and have it's myself, Ant-Man 89 and City Pigeon. So if you want to know how to race, want to have any questions about anything, check us out. Saturday night, February 15th, 9 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Pacific, right here on the MRNN network. It's going to be super awesome. Just a super relaxed forum, just hanging out, having a good time, throwing down some races. And if you can get you and 6 of your buddies in to race, and we broadcast and call the race for you, and you win, you might just get a little something extra.
On top of some real good race points.
We're going to add to the pot. You can win carts, you can win some UPX, you can win all kinds of stuff. So join us right here Saturday, February 15th, 9 p.m. Eastern time. All right. Hashtag Iceman. Get everybody in there. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got all of our drivers in there. And I am going to switch over to racing. Go back. Come on. I don't know how much time I have left here, but I'm trying to get in here quick. Okay. Race is full and I'm in. Dun, 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 dun.
See some people cheering for Pack. All right, we'll see.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Right on.
All right, let's see how we're looking here for these qualifiers. We've got Wanderer sitting on top of the board right now, just 2/100ths of a second in front of JH2271. So wow, that's a look at all this. 108, 108, 109, 109.
Yeah, it's
Scorpio King still doing her qualifying lap, but right now we are literally within 1 second in the first 5 times. So
the difference between like a single just like lane change, or I mean that's super close.
this is crazy.
But it is a lot different though when you have other racers compared to when you're just racing by yourself. So things do change.
That is right. Things definitely do change. And as I said, so we are already going to have a huge change in the leaderboard this week because Sam Mahoney did not make the finals this week. So that's going to be a huge change in that leaderboard already. So I honestly cannot wait to see how this race goes. This is going to be fantastic. I'm super excited right now. Let's hopefully we can get Scorpio King. And there we have it. Scorpio King getting the 5th place spot, just edging out Buellman for number 6. So we have 3 108s and 3 109s on the board. Everybody is within 1 second of each other on the qualifying lap. So that is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it really is. And again, I know some people rooting for Pac, but I mean, you saw the times, so we'll see.
All right, here we go. Hopefully we get another nice clean race out of this. Get a nice clean start. Digging the dog patch stuff there on the left. That's pretty cool.
Oh, wow. That is. Come on, baby.
Come on, let's get a start.
I mean, it is kind of nice when it's stuck like this, just to get a nice preview of the track, at least see the fine details and different things like that.
Picasso with a lot of fans out there today.
Oh yeah, and CP is so proud of his work with Picasso, man. Like,
well, he's worked with Picasso, and I know he's a big supporter for Metaspook as well. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
And here we go. Wander 1976 out with a really good start. But here comes the Pack.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on them just yet. Matsuda and JH2271 right behind Wanderer. And, JH. Oh, no, that's Matsuda with a big crash. Wow, dropping all the way down to the last place at a dead stop. My goodness. And that is a huge, huge mistake by Matsuda. JH2271 taking over that second place spot right behind Wanderer, and Picasso right behind him. And these guys are pretty close. Scorpio King 3 jumping up into the 4th place with Buellman in 5th and Matsuda in 6th. That was tough. Oh, my goodness.
That was such a mean little. I don't even know what to call that. He's just hitting them one by one.
Yeah. I couldn't tell if he was trying to get out of the way or trying to block, but in any rate, it doesn't matter because whatever was going on put him all the way into the last place spot.
Man.
But Picasso, JH, and Wander are really holding the front of this board right now. Wander looking to take another win. That would be his second for the season. So we're halfway around lap number 2. And we got Wander holding off the field right now with JH trying to play catch up a little bit here. And Picasso not far behind Buellman. And we got a little stack up going on here with Scorpio King, Matsuda, and Buellman. Oh, no. Scorpio King and Matsuda get tangled up. Allow Buellman to go around the outside. My goodness.
I mean, that's how you know how in sync these guys are, because you got to be at the same place at the same time for this stuff to happen.
Yeah. And everybody is trying to take up the same space. It can certainly run into some problems. But Wanderer says, I'm not worried about that because, look, there's nobody around me. I'm just going to go cruise along and have a good time.
Almost even says I hate racing Wander.
But don't sleep on JH because he's coming in for a second place run right now, right behind Wanderer. And these guys have got a huge lead. Picasso trying to make his way up into the mix. Let's see. Nope, JH has got an extra boost in reserve.
Nice.
Picasso still in third place pretty handily. Buellman now coming around in fourth. Cannot see any of the first 3 racers. But we are going to have Wander 1976 unless something happens here. JH is right on his tail, though. Nope.
I mean, we could
Wander.
Wander,
JH, and Picasso 1, 2, and 3. Buellman's going to get the 4th place spot, it looks like here. Scorpio King going to take the 5th. And Matsuda in 6th. My goodness. What a race. Congratulations to Wander 1976 putting up a second win of the season after a runner-up finish on last week, puts up another win this week. Wander 1976 proven that he is not going to go away anytime soon, and just taking it to him. What a beautiful race. All right, what is going on here? Hang on, my screens just went crazy.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And we are back. All right. Wow, what an amazing race. Congratulations, Wander 1976. That was just awesome. Put up a huge race there. So, and just amazing. JH 2271, just a second behind him with a 324.096. Picasso with a 324.851. Just an amazing race. Another amazing week here on the Ultimate Racing League, proving that only champions race here. It was amazing. Great racing today.
Guys, with the pileups, because I can totally relate to that, man. It's like when you're really good at a track, you know exactly where you have to be. You know, when you're coming on those corners, and if the guy in front of you knows the same thing, and it's like you got to like try to slow down a little bit faster than him, or you're gonna catch that back end of his car.
No kidding. All right. Well, we are going to step away for a quick break. We'll be right back. We're going to give away an Iceman cart. We'll talk about what's coming up for the rest of the season, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Oh, here we go.
We sweat and dry. Victory's the only thing on our mind. Metal and fire, our hearts beat fast. Metaphors script up to last. Speed of thunder. Pushing limits, tearing asunder. Fast and
in the Ultimate Racing League.
All right, we're back. So we are going to go ahead and give away our Iceman cart. Last chance to jump in there with hashtag Iceman. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Scory 23, yeah. All right, Scory, hit me up on Discord with a DM, and I will make arrangements to get your card over to you. Congratulations to Oliver Winter. We had Meh that won our Hyde Park Ninja asset. We had who won the other one? I'll have to go back and look. I don't know. I don't remember. It's a good thing this is recorded. That's all I can say.
Just so the audience knows, man, I'm doing my best here at multitasking and engaging. It's not the easiest, but I love it, man.
It is absolutely a learning experience, but that's okay. We love it, and we have a good time with it. So that's all that counts. All right, let's check out what is happening. As I said, next week we are off. Then we will be back on the 21st, racing on the Iceman International Speedway, presented by Iceman Manufacturing. And you all know what that means. That means it will be Kart Week right here on the Ultimate Racing League. We will be giving away lots of carts, so you want to check us out on February 21st. Then on the 28th, we're over in Tyner North Central. Then we are going to take another week off, and then we'll be back with the Upland Racing Series Frost Season Championship on the 14th of March. So lots happening, definitely lots coming up, and don't forget to check us out next Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, for On the Track with myself, Ant-Man, and City Pigeon. Should be a ton of fun. So good luck, everybody. Congratulations one more time to all of our racers. And on behalf of myself and Ant-Man 89, we will see you next time on the track.